So first things first, we're gonna keep the car clean. See what color we can get out of it. Ooh, nice silver color to it. That's really nice. Okay, once we've cleaned the car, now we're gonna move it back to the car lift. Now we're gonna clean all the rust. Giving it an extra bit of shine. Now that we've cleaned all the rust from the car, now we're gonna raise it up and remove the engine. Now that we've removed all the parts necessary, let's see, we can take it out. Nice. Now that we have removed the engine from the car, we are going to disassemble it and reassemble it with all the new upgraded parts. Seeing as it's quite a long and tedious thing to do, I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. Okay, we've fixed all the parts that we can. Now it is time to reassemble this engine. We're gonna add power steering. We're gonna add the fuel filter up top here. And last but not least, our oil filter. And there we go. That is a fully built engine. Right, let's take it off of the stand and let's install it. Move it back over to car lift A. Install. There we go, 100%. And there we go. Fully built engine installed. Now that we've built the engine, we're going to move over to the suspension. But first, we need to raise up the car. Now that the car is raised, we're going to remove the rear suspension. So we're going to start off the rim. There we go. We're going to make our way over to the brake caliper. Then to the brake pads. Okay, now that we've removed everything from the rear suspension, let's go and see what we can repair. Now that we've repaired everything for the rear suspension, it's time to put it all back together again. Add the rear spring, and the rear shock absorber cap, and that's the suspension. While we're at it, we are also going to add in the exhaust. So we're going to add both the exhaust pipes, as well as the rear mufflers, like so. We're also going to add both the middle mufflers back in, like so. The catalytic converters as well, and also add the front exhaust pipes, like so. Now that we've rebuilt the suspension as well as the exhaust, we're going to move over to the front suspension. I'll bring you guys back once that's done. And cross member. There we go. Now that we have fully removed the front suspension, we're going to see what we can repair. Now that we've repaired all we can, it's time to reassemble the front suspension. I'll bring you guys back once that's done as well. Now that we have fully built the suspension, it's time to fix all the things inside the engine bay. Now that we've removed all the bad parts from the engine bay, it's time to reinstall all the engine parts. Now that we have completed everything inside the engine bay, it's time to add our rims. So, let's install the rims. And last but not least, just gotta balance this final wheel. And there we go. Now we've got all 4 wheels. Let's put them on the car. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that is number 4. There we go. All our rims are back on the vehicle. And they are looking very, very nice. Now that we've done all of our rims, let's work on the body. So firstly, we're going to remove all of the body parts. Now that we removed all the body parts from the vehicle, we're going to see what we can repair. Right over here. Now that we have repaired and bought all the body parts needed for the car, it's time to reinstall all the pieces. Now that we have replaced all the body parts, the next step is to paint the car. I've decided to paint the Nissan in this very nice grey color, seeing as it looks really good. Next step is to move it back to the car wash to give it a final clean. There we go. Now it's nice and shiny again. Our next step is to move it back to the dyno. Now it's time to test the engine. Let's see. Okay, after testing the engine, we got an additional 69% horsepower, putting us up to a total of 892, which is a lot. Now that we've done that, all we're going to do now is take it to the test path, where we're going to test the brakes and the suspension. But first, we need to align all our wheels, otherwise this car will not drive properly. There we go. Now, time for the test. Brakes, another 100%, another 100%, another 100%. Perfect. Now that we've tested the entire car, the only thing left to do is to take it to the speed track. Okay, we're at the speed track here with our Nissan GTR R35, and the only thing left to do is to end it. Oof, that sounds good. Come on. That's 4th gear. 9 to 5th. Into 6th. Come on. Keep going. $355, but I feel like we definitely could have gotten more there. At least 360. This is a very nice, very powerful car. Now it's time to take it to the racetrack. Okay, now that we're at the racetrack, let's see how fast we can hit a lap. Going around the first corner. Oh, takes it like a champ. Oh my, okay, the steering definitely struggles a little bit. Kind of slow down a little here. Jeez, okay. Go. Come on. Big turn coming up here. Slow down a lot. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. There we go. Nicely done. So a lot here because we're going way too fast for these turns. Come on. 136. That is pretty good. That is very good. There we go, guys. That's the video for today. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.